Hi guys, welcome back. We haven't had a Sinful Colors review video in a long time, but Sinful Colors just dropped 20 new polishes, which you can get at Target's website or in stock at some Targets. So what you want to do is head over to the Target website, type in Sinful Colors nail polish, and scroll down until you find the sets that say Candy Wonderland Holiday. And there are 20 polishes. So there are 4 different sets and there are 5 polishes in each set. And today we're going to have a little review. So I was able to find all of the polishes in store, but after looking at them, I found quite a few of the shades to be rather lackluster. And the idea of doing a full swatch of 20 of these shades on my nails, because that's what I do on this channel. We're going to live swatch them so you can see how they apply. Plus you get to see how they look on my nails in a full hand manicure. And I just wasn't feeling it. A lot of these shades are rather drab looking, which is really surprising for me for a collection themed on candy, a holiday candy collection. So what I did was I grabbed the full collection of 2 of the sets and just 1 of the polishes from the other 2 sets. And I'm kind of glad I did, because after I swatched them, I thought, I don't think I would really have enjoyed most of these shades of the 2 sets that I didn't buy. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. We're going to go ahead and get into the live application. I hope that this helps you if you're trying to decide if you really want to search and hunt down every single one of these polishes, because usually when Sinful Colors releases new polishes, I'm in the boat of people who want to hunt down every single one of these polishes. But in this collection in particular, I just wasn't very excited about these shades. So let's go ahead and get into the review and I'll explain myself a little bit better as we go along. All right, so as I mentioned, there are 4 subsets to this collection. We're going to start with my favorite. These velvet mattes are the stars of the collection, in my opinion. And they all have this little shimmer that looks really beautiful when the polishes dry down. They're all kind of powdery pastels. And this first one is Blueberry Macaron. And I noticed that throughout all of the polishes, there's a little bit of a streakiness issue if you don't do more coats, and even some of them, it doesn't really matter how many coats, but these ones, these velvet mattes, I found that they leveled out well at least 3 coats. Some 2, most of them I needed 3. So this one is really beautiful as well. See how it's kind of like this powdery pastel. It's really pretty. They look beautiful with those shimmers dried down. See the streakiness, but it's going to go away in 2 to 3 coats. So if you are going to search out any of these Candy Wonderland polishes, these are the ones that I recommend you snag. I liked all 5 of them. Next we have Raspberries N Cream. So there are 3 pink to red hued polishes in the velvet mattes, and this one is kind of like the medium depth polish. And it's just as beautiful as the rest. I really liked how this looks in just 2 coats. As you've seen, I do have full hand swatches for all of these. I didn't end up taking macro shots, so I apologize. But you can see pretty well from this close-up when I'm swatching how they look up close. So really pretty. This one is so lovely. I really liked this one out of the set. It just has a light dusting of color, and this is the very light rose shade, and super beautiful. So this one was the portion of the collection that I really did like. And if you do see these in Target, I'm currently browsing Target's website as I'm doing this voiceover, and I don't see them there right now, and maybe that's just an issue with my search somehow, but maybe they are already popping off the website. So you might have to just go search around in stores and see what's left. But I do recommend these, especially for those of you who are Sinful Colors collectors. For me, I really was not too much of a fan of the rest of the entire set, with the exception of these shades. Isn't that beautiful? That's 2 coats. Okay, now we're going to move into the other set that I purchased all 5 polishes for. So the Quick Bliss line from Sinful Colors is supposed to dry faster than the rest of their polishes. And that's kind of like the selling point of this part of the line, is that they're going to dry fast. I found these to be probably my least favorite of any of the Quick Blisses I've tried. I found them to all be streaky and somewhat problematic. They also don't have the nice wider brush that we just saw in the Velvet Mattes. And unfortunately, as you're going to see right here, this was 5 minutes after putting just one coat on my nails. I even did just one coat because oftentimes a second coat is going to make it so the first coat doesn't dry. And so I was being generous with testing there. And unfortunately, it was really kind of disastrous. So I don't think that these dry quickly. I don't think that they look nice. This one is really strangely named. This one's called Candy Coated Mint. I mean, I guess if it's like a white mint. When I think of mint, especially with polish, I think green. So in any case, I didn't think that these looked nice. I don't think that they dry like they say that they're going to. I just was not a fan. The actual tagline for these on the website says, "It dries super fast and has great coverage." I didn't find either of those things to actually be true. So this was disappointing for me, and I happened to have purchased all 5 of these and had issues with each of them. So I don't think you should spend your time trying to search this set. Go find the Velvet Mattes. I think you're going to like them way more. So yeah, I'm going to do 2 coats of all of these, but I think that they all needed 3 coats to try to give you some kind of less than streaky issue. You guys know I swatch polish all day long. This is what I do for my job, and I couldn't get those to look very nice. Royal Cake Pop has the best coverage out of all of them. It's what I've been wearing on my thumb. If you are going to get any of them on this part of the collection, get this one. However, I'm sure that you have another silver foil in your collection. You don't need to go search out this one, although the name of it is really cute. Now, I do want to mention again, I have tried others from the Quick Bliss line that I have had a good drying time and a decent appearance with. So I think it must just be something about these particular polishes. This one coming up here was my favorite color out of that whole set. Such a beautiful shade. I love really ultra bright pastel purples like this, but I had the same kind of issue. I don't know, you guys, maybe it's just me. This is just one person's experience with this, one person's enjoyment of the product. In combination of the drying time of these with that brush, it just wasn't my fave, but I felt like this one performed the best out of all of them. So the purple one was my favorite out of that set. Okay, the final 2 polishes I'm going to swatch. I picked up 1 from each of the other sets of 5. This one was my favorite looking one on the shelf from the sheer mattes. And I had seen in the Sinful Colors Facebook group for Sinful Colors fans, which I am a fan of this brand, which is why I always go searching for them whenever they launch new stuff. I'd seen that these were pretty sheer, but look at all that beautiful shimmer. But I'm pretty glad that I didn't pick all of these up because I just know I'm probably not going to want to wear candy colored polishes that are sheer. It's just not my fave with how visible my nail line is. And the last polish comes from the Sugar Gumdrop set. It's So Grape. I also could tell from pictures in the Facebook group that this set was probably not going to be my jam either. These are on the sheer side, and I just didn't really love the finish of them, so I decided to try one because I figure if you pick one, it's probably a pretty good representation of all of them. I ended up swatching this one as a topper because I just wanted to see if I preferred it that way, and I highly prefer these textured sugar gumdrops as toppers. So I much preferred how it looked here with a more full coverage finish. Alright guys, so that's it for the swatching portion of this video. I hope that you found it helpful. If you are new to my channel and you want to see mainstream collections swatched on my nails before you go to purchase them so that you know if it's worth your time and money, then make sure you subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Let me know in the comments down below if you are on a mad search for these polishes, if you're planning on picking them up, what you thought of the collections. I would love to know if you are snagging them. So that's going to be it for today's video. I'll see you back for another one very soon. Take care. Bye.